It's a bummer that I couldn't get on campus, but just because with like first year priority, it's kind of tough.
The race is on for students at UC to get settled into dorms and apartments during a housing crunch on campus. Good evening, I'm Megan Mongello.
And I'm Adam Clements. Thank you so much for joining us here at 5:30. We begin with an update on the University of Cincinnati's housing crisis. Students are moving back in this week.
And more students are living on campus than ever before. Local 12's Chelsea Sick is live at UC with what university leaders are now saying they're doing to address the housing shortages we saw last year. Chelsea?
Well, hi there, good evening. 8,000 students are moving onto UC's campus this week. We're having so much fun watching them out here on Calhoun Street, really exploring campus. We know last school year some students were living in hotels because there just wasn't enough on-campus housing. As they've prevented that from happening this year, but now they're focused on accommodating future students. As they tell me, those freshman classes are only continuing to grow.
There you go. Yes.
It's move-in week at the University of Cincinnati, and freshman students are excited to be moving into the newly renovated Calhoun Hall.
I'm really excited, just like the freedom of it, like just moving out of my house and, being able to experience, living on my own and meeting new friends and stuff.
UC Vice Provost for Enrollment Management Jack Miner says the building was closed last fall semester, taking about 800 beds out of commission, forcing some students into hotels because of a shortage of on-campus housing.
Having this closed was an issue, and then the other piece is I think coming out of COVID, we started to seeing a much higher demand from continuing students wanting to stay in the residence halls.
Miner says students are not living in hotels this year, but sophomore student Graham Wagner is one of those students who wanted to live on campus. But he says there wasn't enough room, so he's moving into off-campus housing.
It's just a problem when it comes to like having enough space. It's just a small campus with a lot of students, so it's definitely hard to try to fit everyone in.
We're told the Siddall Hall renovation will be done next year, providing 500 to 600 more beds. But with the freshman class growing about 10% every year, Miner says it's important off-campus housing grows too.
Even as we look ahead to fall 24 and fall 25, we anticipate about 2,000 to 3,000 more beds becoming available in the private market.
While the freshmen enjoy first week activities,
We're just doing fun activities. It was so fun yesterday, just going to the lawn and just hanging out.
Wagner's hopeful more students will have that on-campus experience in the future.
It's a bummer that I couldn't get on campus. You're just more engaged, like you just see stuff going on. Like off campus, you just can't see it.
Miner says all freshman students are expected to live on campus if they live 50 or more miles from the main campus. But he says a lot of the students who live even closer than that 50 miles are wanting to stay here, just leading to that growing demand for on-campus housing. Reporting live at UC, Chelsea Sick, Local 12 News.
UC says any sophomore, junior, or senior who applied for housing before the end of the school year were offered housing. UC's first day of class is on Monday.
Thanks for checking out the Local 12 YouTube channel. Click the links and tap subscribe to get notified anytime we post.